We have Stephanie Rainey in studio with us. Stephanie, first of all, you went from recording in freezing cold churches, you said.
Yep.
To then all of a sudden having 5 million views on your video. How has life changed for you since then?
It's definitely been a bit of a roller coaster, I'd say. I suppose the kind of success of Please Don't Go and like just how much it spread caught me completely off guard. I really wasn't expecting it, so it kind of has just been non-stop since then. I would say it's just been kind of from kind of doing stuff at home to doing stuff everywhere else but home. So it's been really great. I'm so grateful for it. Like, it's great. Yeah.
Do you have more time now that it's more structured, or less time? I mean, when you were doing it by yourself, was it easier or?
No, definitely wasn't easier when I was doing it by myself. I think what's really nice now is that where before I was like, I was teaching guitar, I was playing gigs, and I was trying to squeeze everything in around that. Now I'm kind of like free to write a bit more and play. So this is kind of what I'm doing full time, which is kind of nice for this, to get things kind of
on a good flow.
On a good flow,
Yeah.
So that's a really great thing about what's been happening the last couple of months. I just have the time, like you said, more time.
And the 100 Like Me single, you said that's about anxiety and not feeling good enough, self-consciousness. Do you suffer with that? And if you do, how does someone who suffers with that get up in front of people and sing?
It's true. I think it's kind of like, I think I've kind of come through a lot of those kind of feelings, I think growing up and even kind of into my, early 20s, I would have been very self-conscious. I would have always felt like I wasn't good enough, kind of would have struggled with my weight and really concentrated on that way too much. And now I think I've kind of come out the other side of it. So when I wrote 100 Like Me, it was kind of like looking back at that, and I think that feeling like that you're on your own, when you're in school and you think that you have a thought and you're like, nobody else is thinking this.
Yeah.
And I think that's where I was born from. It was kind of like, but then you could look around your class and everybody in your class is going through the same thing. So it's just about kind of that recognizing that you're not on your own.
Yeah, there are 100 more like you.
Literally, yeah.
Everywhere.
Yeah, there are though, it's true. Yeah.
So moving on now, what kind of advice would you give to young artists who are struggling and want to get into the business you're in?
I would say, if I could give any advice, and it sounds really cliche, it's just to keep going, because I think it's very easy to give up. I would have been really close to giving up before I put out Please Don't Go.
Okay.
In fact, it was a conversation that I had with my mom one day. I was like, I have this amazing video that I've made. I did that for my own reasons, really. I was like, I want to make a video for this song. And I think at that time I was like, I have this, but after this I'm done, because I can't keep trying. It was really tough. And then one thing just changed everything, and you just have to keep going. And I think the other thing as well is that there's a lot of music being signed out of Ireland at the minute that people don't realise. So I think the last couple of years it's been kind of a bit quiet, but now I think there's more opportunity. Yeah. So definitely, above all times, keep going.
Keep going. Stay positive. You don't do any affirmations in the morning or anything like that.
I forget. No. I do think about it, and then I'm like, no, I can't do that.
No, yeah. No. Too busy.
Yeah.
And you're playing in Cypress Avenue March 24th?
Yeah, with Little Hours.
Very good. Excited?
I can't wait. It's going to be great. It's going to be my first gig, like kind of in Cork City.
Is it?
Yeah, like proper gig in maybe a year. So I'm really, really looking forward to it.
Very good. Yeah. So get out to Cypress Avenue.
Do.
And 100 Like Me is out now to buy, isn't it?
It is on iTunes and Spotify and all those places.
Very good. Get on it. Thanks, Stephanie.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Cheers. Thank you.